So why are you in this type of business?
Well, I'm in this type of business because I enjoy people. I'm a people person myself. There's a lot of people in the business that don't, but I feel lucky because I do. I enjoy what I do. To me, it's not really a job, but it's a good way to have a job and enjoy what you do.
And could you provide us with a description of your business here?
Of the business, yeah. Well, basically, we're a cocktail lounge and a restaurant. We serve food and we serve cocktails. We original owners just served cocktails. It was a cocktail lounge, Hulsbeck's. They actually started the place in 1903 as a cocktail lounge. They had it for 60-some years. They were here till 1965. 65, Roland Krieger bought it, called it Krieger's. And he did serve food then at lunch and at night sometimes. Served out of his family kitchen, which is what the city let you do at that time. When I purchased it in '78, I added a whole new kitchen, so everything was up to code. And we actually used that for a lot of years until about 12 years ago when I, 11, 12 years ago when I put a whole new kitchen on. Actually put an extension onto the garage and then put a whole new kitchen above it. More modern, state-of-the-art with a lot more equipment and so on, so I could do a lot more things. Consequently, over the years, the place has become more of a restaurant than it has become more than a cocktail lounge. So at one time we were a cocktail lounge that served food, now we're a restaurant that serves cocktails.
Can you tell us a bit about how you got into the business and what you did beforehand?
Well, I myself, I went to college to be a mortician, and I needed one more semester, and they weren't offering the classes that I needed at that first semester. I would have to wait till the second, so I got a job at a place downtown Milwaukee called Major Goldsby's and someplace else. It was same gentleman owned both. And after a few months, I kind of worked my way up and became assistant manager, then manager, and then general manager. Worked with him for 6.5 years, and then came in here one day and fell in love with the place, and here I am.
And then could you tell us the name or the story behind the name of the building?
Well, the original name was Hulsbeck's. That was their owners, like I said earlier. And then it was Krieger's. And then when I purchased it, I called it Roberts because that's my name. And it was Roberts for a lot of years. And then I leased it out for 2 years and 2 months actually, to two gentlemen from South Milwaukee, and they called it Off the Clock. But they ended up becoming bitter enemies, like sometimes partners do. And they closed it up, and so I couldn't leave it empty, so I opened it back up and I named it On the Clock, because I thought that the young kids wouldn't want to go where their parents went, so I didn't want to rename it Roberts again.
And then could you tell us a little bit about the building and how it's evolved since?
Well, the building, like I said, was built in '03 as a cocktail lounge. Everything you see inside and outside is original. The woodwork and so on, it's all gum wood. The back room, the party room, side room, that I put in about 33 years ago. All the woodwork is gum wood, and gum wood was prevalent in the south of the United States because they used it a lot for furniture and so on. And they used it all up, so when I did the back room, I had to get wood brought in from South America so I could duplicate the same look. The building, the bar, everything else is all original. The building did go out originally another 20-25 feet onto Howell Avenue. That's why there was a front entrance and an address. And then in '32, when they widened the street, because this was a dirt road going down to the airport, they actually cut off the front and left it as you see it now.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you for that. Good luck.
Yeah, just